Hey Digital World, I wanted to do a quick video with some of the data that I got from our intro survey that we did during week one. I tend to use this data to help guide, my instruction and the types of things that I try to incorporate into, teaching the class and, how we incorporate media and design into what we're doing. So I just wanted to give a few details about the class. I got my dog sleeping next to me, so we'll see if you hear too much yawning. Hopefully not. But yeah, so I just wanted to talk about some of the questions that I asked. This was what areas of digital media production do you feel skilled in already? For some reason, it cut off digital image design. I think it was just kind of too much text to display when it made the graph. But this one here is digital image design. But you can see, I find it pretty common for a lot of my students to feel very skilled in social media design straight out of the gate. I'll try to incorporate some social media design elements into probably our final project where you're going to be building a website in some sort of context, whether it's a portfolio or, something specific that you're really passionate about. I will use this to kind of guide, where I think we need to put emphasis in the class, and I hope that you'll give me feedback on that as we go. I'm really kind of interested and happy to see that people don't feel super skilled in usability, user experience, or cross-platform storytelling, because that's going to be a big part of my thrust in this class and kind of getting you content. So that's what you feel skilled in already. This is where we want to develop our skills in digital media, and you can see that probably number one in terms of kind of most students really interested in web design and working in that context, as it applies to media, as well as people really interested again in that usability, user experience, and cross-platform storytelling. I'm really hopeful that we can kind of incorporate a huge amount of that. I mean, like I said, you'll have, your final project is going to be kind of constructing a website of some sort, as it applies to some goals and objectives that you have. And it's kind of my hope that whatever media you really want to work in, especially for the purposes of this class being an intro class, I really want everyone to be able to work in those media and develop those skills that you are really interested in and want to pursue. So I'm going to try to identify ways that I can make it easier for everyone to be able to kind of work in this class in kind of the media of their choice, as well as kind of give rapid response and feedback to all of the various assignments and projects that we'll have. I try to be as responsive as I can, as I kind of indicated in my kind of updated late work policies and attendance and participation. So I'm hoping to kind of steer us with this data. And then lastly, I give that Adobe Creative Types test out a lot of times at the beginning of semesters, especially in these introductory classes. I just think it's always nice to kind of see what the makeup of the class is in terms of how you approach creativity. So you can see we had roughly a 2 or 3 way split between dreamers, visionaries, and adventurers, which I think is really cool. I love when we have a vast kind of different makeup of creative folks. Typically speaking, I'll use this data to try to come up with groups that are effective based on creativity and how you work together with different types of people. We'll see if I do that in this class. I don't know kind of given the peculiarity of the semester. I don't know how much group work I will inflict upon people. I'm thinking probably pretty little. I'm hoping to kind of really be focusing one-on-one and giving rapid feedback for you on projects and things like that, so that you can kind of continue to develop your skills and things. But yeah, please let me know if you have, any questions about this information. And, I'm hoping to do a lot more of this stuff as we move forward in the semester, where I get some data points from you, and I can kind of give them back to the class, and you can check them out. So yeah, hope you're doing well in week 2, and let me know if you have any questions.